Hey guys, Tom Greenwood here. This is my YouTube channel. Been a while since I've done a video, that's okay. Here's one for all my fans out there in Cyberland. Today I took the dog for a walk. She hasn't been on a walk in a while, not a real one. She's a short hair pit bull, so she gets cold pretty quick, and when it's 0 degrees and 9 below and stuff like that, she isn't going on long walks. So I took her on one today, and she pooped a whole bunch, and I feel better too. And while I was out there, I was thinking about New Year resolutions and things like that. And I was thinking about this concept of better is the enemy of good. And what that, I don't know how other people are, but I have this kind of issue where if I can't do it perfect, I don't want to do it. And that's not a good thing for progress. So a lot of times I'll want to start on a project or I'll be playing a video game or something like that, especially in video games. Like I want the level 100%, all the lives, get everything in there. And if I can't do that, like screw this, I'll just restart. And that's cool if you're playing video games and you have time to blow like that. But when you're in the real world, it just doesn't work like that. And good enough is good enough. So something I'm working on is I have all these things that I want to do this next year. I've written them down, and I don't know if they're obtainable or not, but they're goals, and I'm shooting for them, and I'm working on them. And as always, when goals are set, things come up that get in the way. Any change meets resistance. It's just the nature of the world. Anyway, so I get frustrated because I want to do it perfect. I want to do it right every single time, and I don't just want to do it good. I want to be the best, and I'm not the best. I'm not the best at anything except maybe being Tom Greenwood. I'm the best Tom Greenwood that I ever was. Anyway, so I get caught up on this trying to be perfect with everything, and man, it is the enemy of progress, right? So nothing is going to be perfect to my understanding. I mean, lots of things are perfectly themselves, but there's no perfect sphere. There's no perfect note. Perfect. There's a nice word for you. There's just nothing that's absolutely perfect. Everything has flaws in it, and that's just the nature of it. So trying to shoot for perfect class attendance, perfect gym attendance, perfect work attendance, perfect number of sleep, perfect mom, perfect dad, perfect whatever it is, really is it's a good goal, but it's a horrible thing to beat yourself up over. You know what I mean? Like I clearly look at my hair; it's just like far from perfect. I need to go see the barber anyway. Perfect is a cool idea, but it is a horrible standard to hold yourself to. And I don't say don't hold yourself to great standards because you'd hold yourself to the highest standard, higher standards than anyone would ever ask of you. If you hold yourself to those, you'll have a very great things happen for you in your life, whatever you're going after. But if you get discouraged because you miss a day at the gym or you don't get a perfect score on a paper, or whatever that thing is in life that you're shooting for and it's just not perfect and you just scrap it or give up, you'll never get anywhere. And I think that it's worse to not get anywhere than it is to get an imperfect score. They said when I was in college, C's and B's get degrees. I was reading a book on all these generals, not generals, all the commissioned officers of Vietnam, and I was just reading through their bios, and it's a big, thick book. Don't ask me why, I just was. And the commissioned officers that went the furthest, that were the most successful, the highest decorated, the best leaders in Vietnam were almost to the man, not the highest achievers in their class. A lot of the, excuse me, a lot of the people that were at the top of their class, top 10%, top 5%, top 1% of their graduating class of officers in Vietnam that graduated from West Point didn't go on to be great leaders. They usually quit the military in 4, 6, 8 years, something like that. The guys that were career soldiers, the guys that were well regarded by their troops, the ones who did very well in war, were usually middle of the pack somewhere, lower end of the pack. And what this tells me is that, like, ability to do great stuff isn't indicated by where you graduate. It's not indicated by your test score. It's by your ability to do. And it seems often that people that are the most gifted or most perfectionist, they get hung up by that crap and they fail. Life is gritty. It's messy. It takes a lot of effort just to keep shit A1. And that's what it takes to keep it A1. But if you shoot for perfection and you get hung up when it isn't, you're never going to get anywhere. I know that it's a problem that I have and it's something that I'm working on. Anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on better being the enemy of good. And thanks to my friend who told me that. Thanks, Raymond Evans. And thanks, Voltaire. Hope you guys have a great 2018. Bye.